my goodness. Oh my. 2 million. Oh my goodness, so many. Metal floors, they cost 100,000. Storage sheds, that is insane. Looks like I won't be needing these weapons anymore. Wow. These are cinder block doorways for the garage. That's insane. Trying to check this, see if there's any good gear. Oh my, 2 RPGs. 48 3 H barrier cubes. Even got 24 of these. They take forever to make 25 rockets. That is crazy. I'll have to come back for a second trip. Wow. But the other shit has disappeared over restart, which is unfortunate. These don't have any money storage, but oh my, 2 million. Holy. Probably have to take this with me to store all the stuff in a base. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. 2 million coins. Looks like I can make a cinder block base now. We can start expanding. I'll probably come back for all of this to... Yeah, that's probably the best option. Just lock it. I think that just sets it back to 0. Yeah. Still gives me a notification that it's abandoned. That is crazy. The cavalry has arrived. Looks like I'm gonna be taking all of this at the meantime. So that should be hopefully good if I don't get killed. I think a lot of these sandbags will come in handy, especially the rocket launchers. And all these other weapons obviously sell for a lot, but I'm not sure if I even need them. I probably will just take them, just in case I do run out of money. Which will be highly unlikely. So many rockets. These are just non-lock-on. They should just shoot about anything. There's no trail or anything, it's just straight hit. You can either line the vehicle up if it's stationary or obviously shoot in front of it and allow some bullet drop. I'm not sure if they have zeroing on them though. That'd be interesting if they do. But there are backpacks in that, so I can just store weapons and items inside of those backpacks and just throw them in the back of the Vodnik. So I got 5 backpack slots and 8 weapon slots and then 10 slots left for the items, but I can just get rid of these if I want to. Which I probably end up will, if there's more items that are more valuable. A lot of these come in handy. Secure the base up a lot better. This is probably so far one of the best raids I've done, solo at least. I think there was one where I actually found a lot of rocket launchers, but not as much building supplies, definitely not, and not as much currency. That is insane. 2 million coins. Just in one safe. Be surprised what's in the other safe. There's also another one down by the other part of the castle. It's sort of like a half semicircle just down there. That'll be really interesting to see what's in that safe. Especially this one here. Possibly another 2 million. That'll be crazy. Hopefully some more building supplies, but I'll have to come back in the meantime to try and figure those out. Or I could try and crack the safe, but that would take a lot longer than just waiting. Because you do also get knocked if you enter the wrong code multiple times in a row. And you can keep extending your knockout timer. I think by like each minute or two, every time you get it wrong after you get your first knockout. Just making sure that's locked. Hopefully the safe has been taken to the abandoned state. Oh yes it is, awesome. Now I'm hoping that there is maybe some more build supplies in here. Possibly metal floors, small, likely. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Another 2 million. Chainsaw, awesome. Block doorways. Not so many cinder block walls, but there are quite a few metal floors. Sandmagnus. Also sandbags, storage sheds. And these, yeah, they're just empty than a Y kit. They'll come in handy a lot. Awesome. This is probably the best find I've ever had. You know, just raiding a sort of decayed base. Luckily I did search this area though in the beginning. I was really just going to go back to base and possibly chop down some more trees, but this is a lot more efficient than chopping down trees. Guaranteed. This should be everything valuable at the moment. So I'm going to pack it, so then it'll be my safe. So I can just place that down. And then I'll get a unique code for it that will hopefully be not too simple, so no one can break into my base and then hopefully crack it. There it is. And then I don't really need these scrap metal, but they might come in handy to melt into metal poles. Might just take them in this backpack that was from the safe. So I do have my large gun mag inside of the Vonnik with gear inside of it, which is handy. Just gonna check if anything valuable is left in here that could be worth selling or keeping. Extra bandage. Or just take an extra scrap metal, just so I have 12. Because it's just a better number than having 11, because I think you need 4 to make a metal pole. You need to melt 4 scrap metal or something like that. It's a bit ridiculous, but I should be right to head out now. Hoping no one else is here. This looks much better now that I removed this floor. I think I just need to get my half walls and these cinder block walls to put up. Actually, this might be a good transition for the wood to pop up. I'll always use these wood floors instead, the wood walls. Just for this little stairwell, sort of be bordered off. Should just be able to snap this on. That's much better. But what I am going to do is lower this a bit so the whole base will sort of be angled. This little stair will be angled a bit, especially the metal floor that I'm putting in. It's going to rotate sort of how it's should hopefully all match together quite evenly. Otherwise the helicopter will not really land properly, especially if it ends up like that. That was really out of my reach because of these cinder block walls, the transition from wood to cinder. I still want to make it a little transitional, otherwise it just look sort of weird just being wood on the floor and then all of a sudden cinder block on the top, because it'd be better if cinder block was on the bottom, but I guess at the time it wasn't really available for me, so I have to deal with this, although I can remove all the walls and then place down cinder blocks as a substitute for it, but that will take a lot of time, and I don't have that many cinder block walls at the moment, but I can quickly just go and buy them quite easily, but at the moment that's not really ideal. I might expand this possibly out that way again, or just leave it like this, because it's going to fit the massive helicopter over there. It's a USEC. It's probably one of the biggest helicopters you can get at the moment. It was only 200k, which was quite good. Well, I don't really have to look at prices anymore after that little raid of the decayed base. That was very handy. I think 4 floors should be enough to hold that, but I might have to go another 2 floors. Possibly out this way. I just don't want to do it in case I do get shot up from that hill, and I'll open fire on the helicopter. And that will risk destroying it, so I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if I should just build a tower off this as well. That'll obviously have to be dependent whether this floor will be enough to hold that helicopter. That's the only issue. At the moment, I just need to put sandbags down here, and then obviously some forest netting on top. But I don't know if I should make this another floor as well. That's the only problem. I do have enough supplies, it's just whether or not I have enough parts left on the plot pole to put down. Otherwise, I'll just put down sandbags and obviously the camionets to stop helicopters from landing. And chainsawing this door here, which is basically last resort until they make it inside. Which this will be all boxed off eventually. There's that doorway done, and now I'm not sure if I should put a garage door here or not, because this will allow me to shoot out in case intruders come through on this side of the forest, and also I might put a garage door this way so I can just open it up and shoot out this way as well. Although I do have this sort of platform here, which I need to patch that up a bit. I can just stand up and then shoot and then just crash back down, and I'll be in cover, especially in my head, so I don't get headshotted. It's very handy, but it definitely, garage door definitely won't be here. I think this should be able to clip this through to the other side. This wall, I don't know if it's going in too far through. No, it's not going that much at all. But even if I were to, I'd still need to add another wall here, which wouldn't be too convenient for me. I don't have that many supplies to deal with that. Put this one here. Just move this over. And this will still be flush along with the other ones, if I don't change direction of the wall facing. That should be fine there. And then that'll be another door that way. Of course the garage door most likely is going to have to go there. But obviously they won't be both open at the same time, which is definitely going to help. Okay, that should be fine there. This is sort of be like a little intermission area, I guess, on the roof. I could expand this up, but I've got the camera in here, so people can't just fly onto this platform whilst I'm shooting or kamikaze or anything, because I'll just get hit right on these camionets. I think the rotors for that, yeah, they're fine. Rotors won't hit it at all. Because the good thing about this is that this sort of polygon thing here is obviously used for fuel, but there's nothing you can use it for to attach to for fuel. Especially at fuel station, that'd be cool if there was one there. You could just hook that into it and then it would load fuel into the aircraft a lot quicker than it would just hovering above it and automatically refueling. That'd be pretty cool. But that would probably lag out the server a lot. Just because it's armored, it's not very reliable. Yeah, I don't want to go there. That looks fine. And then the doorway should align that with the wall. Looking a lot better than I thought. But these poles from the camionets are just, you can't avoid them at all. Otherwise I'd be making the camionets a lot higher and then people could just hover and then fly in. Because if it was like this gap here, without the poles here, they could just auto hover straight in and land here. But luckily enough, because of these poles, it'll stop the aircraft. It'll probably just blow the aircraft up without blowing these camionets apart before they can even reach the base, which is a lot handy. And then this part here, I'm not sure. I'll probably just add some more sandbags and probably put some sandbag nests here. I'm not even sure I could put maybe MT40 nests, which are like sandbag nests, but obviously there's an MT40 there and you can't really run around it. You just are stationary in the MT40. You can just slightly move it a bit. And the downside is that it can't really face downwards that much. It's just more so looking like that. I could probably maximum down like that. But I can shoot up, of course. A lot better than facing downwards. I think I do have to craft another doorway. It'd probably just be cheaper to go and buy one rather than handcrafting it like you can with the wood. Because these cost a lot of cinder block, which are around 6,000 a piece. There we go, that one's upgraded. It's looking very nice.